Hello everyone, Ricardo Medeiros here with the remaxrealestatecentre, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch another one of my market reports. This is for January 2020, and in case you're wondering, today is Ash Wednesday, which is why I have ashes on my forehead. So here we go with the report for 2020 January. So we'll start off with Mississauga. So for Mississauga, we have active listings were 609 for the month of January, and the number of sales were 431. The average sale price across the board was 782,415, and the average days in the market are 23. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about calculations on months of inventory, because we know that we are in a very strong seller's market. So pretty much every comparable we look at here, which you basically divide the active listings divided by the number of sales. And if it's usually under 3-4%, it's usually a strong seller's market. And if it's around 5%, you're average. And if you're 6, 7, and plus, then you're in a buyer's market. So we are definitely 100% in a strong seller's market. Inventory is low. We're seeing many multiple offers. I myself am working with many buyers, and I've sold a couple of properties myself where we are seeing multiple offers and a lot of buyers. So yeah, definitely a strong seller's market. Let's look at Milton here. So Milton, we had 98 active listings for the month of January, and there were 95 sales. Average price 791,183, and the average days in the market were 19. So let's look at a couple of more here. You, of course, will have the links to all of this down below. If you want to look at any other cities or areas in detail, please feel free to do so, as well as there's a market report video as well. Let's look at Burlington. Burlington had an active listings were 245 and 143 sales. Average days in the market 28.6 days, and the average sale price is 836,474. So very good for Burlington. Brampton, active listings were 445. Number of sales 513. So this number is obviously greater because there were some listings, from the previous months that overlapped into January. But very, very strong seller's market, as you can see in Brampton. Average days in the market is 21, and $764,826 is your average price across the board. So we have this this one here, which is keeping Ontario informed. This just gives you average prices for a bunch of cities here. But let's go to a couple of main areas like Oakville and Toronto now. Okay, so let's go to Oakville. So Oakville, we had 388 active listings, and there was 179 sales in Oakville. Average days in the market 33. The average sale price 1,104,796. And for Toronto, the active listings were 2,464. Actual sales were 1,603. Average days in the market 24. And then we had 884,385 as the average price. So what I'm going to do a little different in this video here is I'll give you some average prices for different property types. Here it just gives you kind of across the board. So I know a lot of you are probably wondering, okay, what's the average price for a detached or a condo or so forth. So let's take a quick peek at that now. So we'll look at the market watch report here. So you're going to look at this chart down here below, and you'll see sales and average price by major home type for January 2020. So this will show the 416 area as well as the 905. So for detached homes in the 416 area, the average price for a detached home in 416 was $1,369,848. For the 905 area, the average price for a detached home was $957,287. Semi-detached for 416 was $1,004,208, and for the 905 was $718,167. For townhouses in the 416 was $782,274, and for the 905 was $667,974. For the condos, the average price in the 416 was $679,182, and in the 905 was $521,878. So that would kind of give you percentage, an average price for the different types of homes. And over here it says year-over-year price change. So let's look at this briefly as well. So the market is up quite a bit, actually. I have a note here. GTA home sales forecast to be climbing 10% this year, and in January sales are already up 15.4%. So now when we look at year-over-year percentage change, So you look at 416, 16.7%, 905, 8.7. This is for the detached rooms. So you can see all these figures here as well. So I mean, it's a true indication we are definitely in a very strong seller's market. So again, if you're looking to sell, great time to sell. If you're looking to buy, it's a little bit more of a challenge, but it's still doable. I mean, we should see some more homes coming in the market as well now in March and April, which tends to be the the time where most people want to list and sell their home. So I'm going to put a bunch of details below in the video, a bunch of links to some different information sources on my website or any other areas as well that I can provide. Again, any other questions, you can call me directly, call, text, email, or just send a comment below in this video. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.